trend is clear. We saw 12 straight months of private sector job growth, the first time that's been true since 2006. The economy added 1.3 million jobs last year, and each quarter was stronger than the last.
Welcome back to Harbor. That's President Obama. Of course, early this month, with the first glimmer of good economic news, now comes the fun part, where everyone tries to take credit for an improved economy. Some Republicans have started to spin already. Here's Senator Jon Kyl on Bloomberg after he was asked about corporations whose balance sheets are now booming and Obama's role.
I would contend that for the last 2 years it's been highly anti-business. Some of the results that you just talked about, I suspect, are coming from the fact that we extended tax rates that the president did not want to extend, but was willing to do so at the end of the year last year.
Josh Marshall is founder and editor of Talking Points Memo, and Clarence Page is a columnist for the Chicago Tribune. Josh, I await your thoughts. I mean, I remember Jimmy Durante saying everybody's got to get into the act here. There they are claiming credit, having not even shown up for work yet. The Republicans are claiming credit for a better economy.
I think, no one's taking seriously the idea that anything the Republicans have done in the last 6 weeks is having any effect on the economy.
Is it objectively true that the Republicans deserve any measure of credit for the possible uptick in the economy we live in right now?
Well, certainly not for what Jon Kyl cited, which was the tax deal, which occurred at the end of the year, as he said, at a time when they were tabulating figures for the economic recovery, which has been steady. There's been steady growth. It's been slow.
Prospective taxes, too. There were taxes for 2011.
That's point number two, exactly. For one thing, there's been steady growth under Obama's presidency. It's been slow, too slow, but there has been a recovery going on. Now that it's starting to show in the unemployment figures, President Obama should feel very complimented that Republicans are rushing forth to try to claim credit, because you're guaranteed whether or not a recovery is showing itself, they would not be rushing forward to take credit.
Josh, while the erudite Senator Kyl, and I don't mean to be sarcastic, but there he is on Bloomberg trying to take some bloom from the rose, taking credit for health care. His Republicans are dancing around the House floor at this very moment, trying to kill health care, and everybody knows it's basically hanging in effigy. It has no impact whatsoever. How can the Republicans be seen to be busy on jobs when all of them are so festively running around the president, painting faces on him? I mean, they're basically just being children out there. How can they claim they've done all this great work on the economy when nobody's seen them do anything?
The dynamic there is that the Republicans are coming in on this, big wave of fervor, at least from their base, with a lot of, an agenda that their base really cares a lot about.